The fact is, if the messaging is weak, and it's been pathetically weak, you know, where women are the victims of abortion and we need to treat them with kid gloves, the public perceives that messaging, and all they take from that is abortion's not that bad, and that our side doesn't even believe the force of its own rhetoric. And you could see them soft pedaling it out. I believe it was the referendum in Nebraska where this was on the ballot, and of course the pro-life side got its butt kicked, and people voted overwhelmingly in support of abortion. And the pro-life side made it all about, oh, we're just trying to outlaw extreme abortions. We don't want to, you know, hurt women. We're just trying to get rid of the extreme pro-abortion laws that you can kill babies almost after they're born. People see through that. It's transparent. It seems disingenuous. Doesn't that sink us in the long run because we lose the force of our messaging?
Yes, I agree. We have a huge problem in the pro-life movement with the getting through to the abortion, countering the abortion message. And part of that is in all those ballot initiatives, we were outspent by 10 to 1. And all this money pours in at the last minute with this messaging that is incorrect. The abortion movement says that we're taking away women's rights and going back into the Stone Ages. And so when we've lost those initiatives badly. So I think the pro-life movement does need to step up. And our big challenge coming up is in Ohio, where they're going to pass a constitutional amendment for abortion. And we really need to get our messaging around countering what they're saying on the abortion side. And we need a big win there for the movement. But I'm not sure saying that we're going to throw women in jail is going to be the message that will help us win, because we have to get those swing votes right in the middle, the people who support limitations on abortion and support health and safety regulations on abortion, but don't necessarily want it banned completely. So again, there's a political side that we have to keep in mind. Again, I agree with you that abortion is murder, and we have to do everything we can to end it, but by throwing women in jail is not going to end it.
I mean, again, I would dissent from that statement. I think throwing people in jail is very much the way to end murder, robbery, larceny, carjacking. It seems to work in other cases. I think what I'm hearing come through most loudly, your position, if I can do it justice, is that this is not going to be politically expedient. It would kind of be ballot suicide. But the fact is, when we've soft pedaled the message, that has been ballot suicide. Every place this has gone on the ballot where the right has followed the conventional failed playbook of pandering to women and saying, we don't want to hurt you and you're just victims of the evil abortion industry, even though a lot of these people are self-medicating anyway. And, you know, the old coat hanger thing, well, there's going to be back alley abortions. That doesn't sound like a victim of an industry to me, but, you know, when we've been doing it that way, we've been getting our butts kicked. Like, how long are we going to learn? If you tell people abortion's not that bad, either by explicit messaging or by implicit messaging, by saying, we're not going to prosecute you for doing this, it doesn't seem like it's really murder. And then people are like, well, I don't want the government in my business. So yeah, let's sacrifice an election and say, well, if you do this thing, it's really evil. It's killing your own child. It's more evil than regular murder, and we're going to lock you up and perhaps throw away the key. Maybe that will put some fear of God into an American public that's lost its way. Why is that wrong?
I think the challenge we face there is the states with the highest abortion rate, the highest abortion numbers, will never pass anything to criminalize women. When you have California, New York, New Jersey, D.C., is incredible the number of abortions that take place there. I think it's, and I think in the Bronx, there are more abortions than live births. So, you know, in those states, it's just not practical to think that we're going to get something like that through. So again, I'm thinking through the legislative process and what we can do. And, you know, I don't see anything getting through that, you know, the House and the Senate and signed by Joe Biden right now either. You know, we can look at different states right now. You know, with Dobbs being overthrown, you know, it's been put back into the states for the states to manage abortion policy. So, you know, maybe a state can try something and see what would happen if they started throwing women in jail. I don't think it would end well.